Hi, my name is VitaminDStain and welcome back to some more Side of the Witch. Today is the 1st of June, a day after I recorded 3 videos in a row. I'm really proud of myself. I recorded 4 videos this weekend. That's pretty good. Anyway, I've been contemplating recently about throwing in a 4th upload for this channel, at least, because I only really upload 1 video and sometimes not even a video a week for the 2nd channel, which I play other games that are not visual novels. Right now I'm playing Resident Evil. On the 2nd channel. And well, back to the whole thing about a 4th upload. I was thinking of uploading a 4th video for this channel, but I'm still undecided on that. But anyway, let's get started. I can't come down at all without my base now. I collapse onto my bed and stare at my bandaged hand. What the heck was up with Karia today anyway? I could sense some bitterness just before we parted earlier, indicating she was trying to hide something. But there was also that sweetness and that numbness too. Yeah, that's really weird. I've felt that feeling before. I think it was from Kaido not too long ago. It was the feeling of being in love. Is that what Karia's trying to hide? And also, that kiss. Kissing isn't something normal friends do. Especially first kisses. They're meant to be important, right? I'm hardly a dreamboat here, which means maybe she likes me? Isn't that just wishful thinking though? But kisses are pretty serious, aren't they? Especially since Karia tends to be fairly straight-laced. She doesn't seem one to fool around with boys. All I've been thinking about tonight is Karia. That and what that kiss meant. Man, I've really fallen for Karia. Dang! That's quick! This shoot probably gonna be really short. I'd be a little sad about that, just because I like Karia. I think I'm getting there. Really? I don't feel much different, aside from the fact that I've been getting less sleep. I've been making sure to get some rest. I guess I'm not getting enough though. Anyway, thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I'm taking care of myself as best as I can. Now I'm feeling the pressure. I'll try my best. Ayachi-san nods and returns to her seat. The frick you G at me for? As always, just talking to Ayachi-san attracts a lot of stares, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Maybe that's because I've changed, or perhaps everyone's just gotten used to it. They've seen us taking? What? Talking together plenty by now since we're in the same club. They'll probably pay us no mind. Eventually. I try to ignore their gazes, but suddenly I sense a different kind of stare. Why does this one feel so much more suffocating? Oh? Karia? Oh, jealous much? I look over at Karia, who's looking at me, but the moment I do so, she looks away with a scratch of her cheek. Could she be any more obvious? She may have looked away, but she's clearly still thinking about me. I stand up and head over to the seat. What's up? Need something? Nope. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Karia rummages through her bag and then takes out a sheet of music. Karia starts explaining the sheet section by section. It's crammed full of musical notation, all meant for the bass. Which means Karia didn't make this to help her practice the guitar. She did this entirely for my sake.
今ぼーっとしてなかった？
I'm listening, I swear.
あ、そっか。ほうけた顔はいつも通りか。
Hey, that's rude.
そんな怒んないで。今言ったことアドバイスになるといいんだけど。
It is. Thanks.
それじゃあこの譜面は持って帰っていいから。
Thanks. I'll make good use of it.
でさ、指の方はその後どう？
Alright. I've been taking good care of them. That stuff you gave me is pretty great.
ほんと？よかった。あ、でもあれ残り少なかったからそろそろ切れそうでしょ？新しいのあるからそれもあげるよ。使って。
You sure?
目を向くぐらい高級ってわけでもないんだから気にせず使って。
Oh, what a dummy. I forgot to start the timer. Thank you.
あ、それから星名ちょっと顔色が悪くない？
Water Tom. Ayachi-san just told me the same thing.
ああ、さっき綾地さんと話してたのはそういうことか。
Do I look that bad?
今すぐ保健室にっていうほどじゃないけどちょっと気にはなる。ちゃんと寝てる？睡眠時間削って練習してるんじゃないの？
I'm not doing anything that stupid. You're the whole reason I'm not getting enough sleep.
何？
Oh, it's nothing.
ならいいけどそんな様子じゃ心配だな。あのさ、星名さえ良ければなんだけど、
Free
私が
food?
お弁当を作ってあげよう。
Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am. You'd make me lunch?
食生活は大事だと思うんだ。食堂やパンばっかりだと栄養も偏るだろうしさ。
How thoughtful of you.
かといって星名は弁当を作る時間があるなら多分練習に使っちゃうだろうから。まあ星名さえ良ければ。普段家事をしてる星名からしたら美味しくない弁当になるかもしれないんだけど、どうする？
Well, are you sure you don't mind?
私が作るもので良ければ構わないけど。
Well, then, that sounds great. Thanks.
任せといて。
Karia flashes me a beaming smile. I can sense relief coming from the bottom of her heart. She must have been really nervous about asking this. You're quite the meddler, you know?
そうでもないって。ライブでは一緒に戦う仲間なんだから、これぐらいは普通。
Is this really normal? And so, Karia keeps her promise and starts making my lunch every day. To be honest, they're a bit clumsily put together, just what you'd expect from someone who's not too used to cooking. But she's clearly thinking about my nutrition as the meals are really well balanced. And she makes sure to pack more food than she does for her own lunches. And though the presentation may be clumsy, every component is personally prepared by her. She's clearly been putting a lot of effort into this. Each time I eat one of her lunches, it warms my heart. I bet it does. She's really putting her heart into this, isn't she? I certainly don't spend this long making lunch for myself. Mine are always the bare minimum, comprised only of what's easiest to include. It's definitely not normal to spend this much effort making lunch for a friend. Then surely, there's no way I'm wrong about this.
今日もWakanaちゃんの手作り弁当か。
Yeah.
今日は卵焼き焦げてないな。ちゃんと成長
How
し
do
て
you
るんだ。
burn eggs? What? How do you burn eggs? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good today.
でさ、お前ら付き合ってんの？
Nope, we're not. Does it look like we are?
むしろそれ以外に見えない。手作り弁当だぞ、手作り弁当。しかも最近距離が近づいてる気がする。スタジオで3人で練習してるはずなのに、俺の居場所のなさったら。マジで付き合ってるんじゃないのか？
I swear it. I'm not lying.
マジで？そっか、付き合ってないのか。でも女子の間ではもう付き合ってるって噂になってるぞ。
Really?
そりゃそうだろう。Wakanaちゃんがわざわざ手作り弁当を用意してるんだから普通は好きだと思うだろう。お前だってそういう自信があるんじゃないのか？
Huh? Well, from the way she's been acting and the emotions I'm sensing from her, I think it's pretty likely that she does in fact like me.
まあ、かき乱すつもりはないから深くは突っ込まないけ
You're a
ど、
little late on that, buddy.
彼女ができても友達でいてくれよ。
Yes, sir. Yeah, same goes for you. Phew, that was good. I've been cleaning up my finished lunch.
食べ終わった？
Yeah, and it was great. Thank you.
よかった。
I tidy up the empty bento box Karia gave me earlier and hand it back to her.
あれ、そのまま返すんだ。習字のことだから洗って返すのかと思ってた。
I did offer to.
どうせ私の分の弁当も洗うんだから、そこまでしてもらわなくてもいいよ。それに、こんなに大きい弁当箱はこれしかないから、毎日返してもらわないとね。
There you go.
じゃあまた来週も作ってくるから。
Great, thanks.
何さカイドウ、その目は。
別に何でもありませんよ。それよりも週末の練習はどうする？
I'll be there for sure.
私もバイトはないから参加できるよ。
じゃあ明日は若菜ちゃんに任せようかな。俺はちょっと用事があるんだ。
そうなんだ。
He has to be lying. Why do I feel like he's lying? Why do I feel that he's saying that and then he's gonna pull up on them kissing or something? I swear something like that's gonna happen.
ちょっと家の用事でさ、
Mm-hmm.
親戚の集まりに俺も顔を出さなくちゃならなくな
How
って。
convenient. That many times? Again?
でも最近の成長ぶりを見てると俺がいなくても安心できる。だからあとは若菜ちゃんに頼んだ。
わかった。任せといて。じゃあ星名、私はいつものスタジオで練習するから駅前に集合ね。時間はスタジオに確認入れてから決めよう。
Sure. Are you okay, Karia?
何が？
You're sounding a little throaty.
そうかな。
確かに軽くだけど咳込んだりしてるよな。風邪？
どうだろう。熱もないし咳も。言われるまで意識してなかったから。
本番も近いんだし気をつけた方がいいって。
そうだね。今日は暖かくして早めに寝るようにするよ。
Let me know if it starts looking like you need a call tomorrow off. We don't want this getting worse.
わかった。って言っても大丈夫だとは思うけどね。じゃあ星名、明日約束ね。
Karia jogs back to her seat. I silently watch her go. What?
いや、こっちの反応も悪くはなさそうだと思ってさ。なんでもいいけど、ライブ本番前に解散するのは勘弁してくれよ。
Okay already, sheesh. I hum to myself as I grind up some ginger. I then turn on the stove and start boiling some water in a pot.
お、何を作ってるんだ？
Ginger tea.
なんでまた生姜湯？もしかして風邪か？
No, not me. A friend seemed to be coming down with one, though, so I thought I'd make some.
風邪気味なら家でおとなしくしてるのが一番だと思うがな。
Yeah, but this friend insists on going out. And we don't have much time before the performance. Better safe than sorry, you know.
念のため、その割には妙に楽しそうだな、お前。
He sure does, doesn't he? Oh, what the freak? Do I?
さっきだって鼻歌を歌ってたじゃないか。
Oh, yeah. Humming while cooking. This isn't like me. Hey, Karia.
星名。
Did I keep you waiting?
私も今来たとこ。
Perfect. Our studio time starts at 3, right?
そうだよ。まだちょっと早いけど、遅刻しないうちに移動しよう。
Yeah, good idea. The two of us begin walking to the studio. Oh, right. food and drink are banned inside the studio, so I should give this to you first.
何 ?3 時のやつ
Sadly not. Just some ginger tea.
生姜湯
You seemed a bit sick yesterday. They say drinking this helps with colds. And it's pretty chilly today.
これ作ってくれたのわざわざ私のために
Least I could do after all you've done for me. Well, with practice and lunch and all of that. Go ahead and drink it.
ありがとう
Is she blushing or am I tripping? Karia takes the flask from me. That was surprisingly easy. I thought she'd raise a fuzz over me worrying too much. Anyway, this'll keep you warm, at least.
まるでお母さんみたい
Really? Was I being too nagging or something?
ちょっとね同年代の男の子よりは口うるさいかも
Probably fine, okay.
でもいいんじゃないかな
Alright.
そういう強引というか積極性以前の星名にはなかったから
Just kiss already! Assertive. I'm not being an overbearing bum, am I?
そうじゃなくて強引っていう言い方が悪かったんだと思うけど前向きな世話焼きになった感じそういうのっていいと思うよ
Enjoying it, huh? She's probably right. I found myself humming while making the ginger tea. I was really happy when Karia thanked me. You've changed just as much, you know?
私どこが
Well, like how she cared for my injury, how she's been making my lunch, and also how she's become oddly shy around me. That's a secret.
あずるい私は言ったんだから星名も言いなよ
Come on, we gotta hurry, or we'll miss our reservation.
もうそんなってまだまだ時間には余裕があるじゃん
I run off toward the studio, fleeing from Karia's wrath.
ちょ待て星名
We may be horsing around now, but we both get serious once practice starts. In fact, we get so serious I feel like our practice session is more vigorous than usual.
やっぱり同じところで引っかかるねもしかして指をまた痛めてるんじゃない
No, it isn't. Really? Look.
確かに指に問題はなさそう
I'm just not good enough yet. I guess I just need to practice more.
でも同じぐらいの難易度でも他のフレーズはできてるんだから苦手意識を持っちゃってるんじゃないワンフレーズ成功した時に自信を持つのと同じで苦手って思い込むと変な力が入ることもあるしさ
Ah, you might be right. I have failed this part over and over.
休憩しよっか一度気持ちを切り替えた方がいいかも練習し続けて手も疲れてるだろうしたまに響きが悪くなってるよ
Yeah, it's important to take breaks. I put down my bass and relaxed my shoulders. I wonder when I'll be able to play this perfectly.
心配しなくてもちゃんと上達はしてるって曲全体とかベースの基本じゃなく一部のフレーズに悩むところがその証拠
You're comparing me to when I didn't know anything. I better be improving with how much practice I'm putting in. The performance isn't gonna wait for me.
そりゃそうか
You've been making lunch for me every day too. I need to repay that by making sure I'm good enough.
それは別に気にしないでもあくまで親切ただの親切でやってることだから
Karia says that with a dismissive wave of her hand. I can feel the strong taste of a lie coming from her. A lie, huh? I've always hated the taste of lies, so why is it that this one doesn't taste so bad? It's strangely bitter, but it's addictive. It makes me want more of it. It's like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper? That's a Dr. Pepper. Have you guys heard of the Dr. Pepper guy? So random. He's like an SCP, just randomly spawns in and gives people Dr. Pepper. Streamers in particular. I'm sure that if Karia had the power to sense people's emotions too, she'd be tasting a similar lie for me. The more one tries to hide the fact they like someone, the more their web of lies grows. And the result of that is this bitter taste of Dr. Pepper.
したの黙り込んじゃって。
Oh, no reason.
嘘だ。なんか意味ありげに見てたじゃん。何か言いたいことでもあるんじゃないの？何かあるなら言ってよ。同じバンドの仲間でしょ。こういうの溜め込むのは良くないよ。
She steps toward me until she's almost looking up at me from under my nose. Karia's face is so close. Was she always this cute? Just looking at her has my heart pounding.
あ、ほら、顔をそらした。
I didn't mean anything by that. It's just, I kind of feel like you've gotten really girly. Try to look away.
何バカなこと言ってんの。悪ふざけはやめてよね。というか、近いよ。
Kiss already! You're the one who walked up to me.
そりゃまあそうかもしれないけど。
Previously, if we'd been this close, I would have taken a few steps back. But right now, I crave this intimate closeness. And the pounding in my chest just won't stop. In fact, it's only speeding up.
星名。
I take hold of her shoulders. Clearly startled, Karia darts her eyes there. And fro, you mean from? But she doesn't shake me off. Feel free to brush me off. If you don't, then I'm gonna kiss you again.
それは別に逃げる必要はないから。
Then I won't hold back. We spend a moment pecking at each other's lips before I finally slip my tongue into her mouth. I push it through until our tongues meet.
星名、いきなりすげ。
Karia's tongue entwines around my own as I ravage her mouth. That freaking word, ravage? What the? She's either given up or I flip the switch, as all tensions leaves her body. She starts trembling as she accepts my attack. Karia's eyes cloud over and she emits a series of sweet moans. Sweet?
ほんと、強引だよ。
I told you I was gonna kiss you. It's your fault for not refusing me. That kiss was amazing. Ah, crap. Man. First I couldn't stop myself from kissing her and now I'm unable to hold back my feelings. That kiss has cemented how I feel about her.
そんなにキスがしたいなんて。もしかして、私って今、低層の危機？
It might be.
星名？冗談言うなら、冗談の雰囲気で言ってくれないとさ。
Kaido, please walk in. Please walk in. Sorry if I suck at reading the mood, but I never intended for that to sound like a joke.
待ってよ。キスなら、前のやり直しってことだからいいんだけど、それ以上となると、それはやり直しじゃなくなっちゃうよ。
What kind of reasoning is that? Is kissing some kind of exception?
そう。少なくとも、星名が相手なら、キスは例外。
But that means you have no objections to me kissing you more, right?
そういうことになるのかな？
I still wake Karia's lips, and again, she doesn't put up any resistance. Our tongues wrap around each other in a continuation of our last kiss. Karia's breathing grows enchanted as we exchange hot saliva. Ugh. Jesus Christ. While our tongues entwined, I take in the taste of our saliva. Dude, that is oddly descriptive. Yes, it's a visual novel. Suck my shoe. Shut up. Karia, you're so cute. I can't stop kissing you. Kissing noise. Kissing feels so good. You think so too, right? Oh my god, I can't sit through it. It's not stupid. Gotta regain my composure 1 sec. It's not stupid. You've been trembling for a while now. That's because it feels good, right? Sounds like a yes. Karia immerses herself in our kissing, trying to escape from my questioning. Not wanting to lose, I go on the counter-offensive with my tongue. Ugh. And it tastes delicious. What are you on? You know what? If I have to suffer, you will too. Unless you're totally into the spit swapping or the face sucking, as my guru once said. A sweet taste spreads through my mouth. There's no hint of that medicinal taste from before. There are no lies in our kissing. The only emotion I can feel is Karia's powerful yearning for me. The pleasant sweetness spreads from my mouth and seeps into my chest, grasping at my heart. We're in this together. Karia, I think I've fallen in love. Hmm? Is my door locked? He said. Karia presses her lips back against mine, cutting off what I was about to say. I really wonder how the actresses make these noises. I'm genuinely curious. Hey, what was that?
ダメ、待って。それ以上は今は聞きたくない。
Oh?
だってほら、こんなキスの後だと何を言われても体目当てみたいになるから。
That's not.
星名にそういうつもりがなくても、このタイミングだとそうならない？あくまで雰囲気の問題として。
I just.
だからダメ。今は言わないで。願いだから。
Okay. Okay. Way to ruin the mood. I can perceive how strongly she feels about this, so I give up and let go of her shoulders. How should I take this? Maybe she's just not ready to reply or to hear it. I don't know. Was I rejected? I don't think so. It didn't feel quite like that. Karia looks around the room awkwardly. I let myself get carried away during the kiss. I really screwed up. Practice isn't even over and I just made things super awkward between us.
だいたいさ、パーティー本番まで時間がないんだよ。なのに一番の初心者が他のことに気を奪われてる場合じゃないと思うんだよね。
Yeah, you're right. I can't say anything back to that.
ということで、今は練習。余計なことに気を使ってる暇はないんだから。ほら、休憩もおしまい。練習を再開するよ。
After a spit swapping break, it's time to get back to work. Doesn't feel like I've been rejected. If I had been, she would have made it much more clear, and I'd be feeling some sort of pain or bitterness coming from her. But there's not even a trace of that. What I do feel is that mix of sweetness and medicine, just trying to suppress her feelings again. Perhaps what she meant just now was that I should wait until after the party? So basically, if I'm going to ask her out, it should be after we pull off our performance. My power self if only I could actually tell what people were thinking. But, you know, maybe that's a good thing. Perhaps not knowing what anyone's really thinking is what allows love to bloom. Wanting your love to come true might be what allows a person to work hard to achieve it. Right. All I can do right now is give this everything I've got. Alright, let's practice our butts off. Not that I had one to begin with, I decided to suppress my own feelings. Or perhaps more accurately, put them to the side temporarily so I can focus on the party. Good job. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that did not happen. Oh yeah. Dang, I didn't know Wakana was a little freak like that. The next few days after that are spent on nothing but practicing. The feelings I've put to the side continue to grow, but I make sure to keep them locked down. We haven't kissed again since that day. Though, that might just be because Kylo's been with us most days now that the performance is drawing so close. I really was hoping for him to freaking walk in on them. Still, we practice, and then more practice. For someone like me who's never really devoted himself to something before, these days are unbelievably fulfilling. But at the same time, I'm gradually growing impatient. I made up my mind about how I feel, and Kari hasn't outright turned me down. But despite being together all the time, I can't say anything. Being unable to just makes me want to ask her out even more. It goes without saying that this is a first for me. I'm just like them. Like the people who come to the cult club because they want to change. It's because of the OC that I looked up this band thing. I never imagined at the time how things would end up. Since I've always been self-conscious about my power, I've avoided getting close to anyone and never really thought about love much. Honestly, I had no interest in love at all. But now, all I think about is Kariya. I've grown incredibly attached to Kariya. Now I want to know how she feels. The fact that I'm even thinking this way proves that I've changed inside. When I'm finally able to tell Kariya how I feel, perhaps I'll end up turning into an entirely new person. Unfortunately, these thoughts only serve to make me more impatient. But I'll endure for now. I don't want to put Kariya in an awkward situation. We just need to man up and persevere. Yeah, persevere. Man up. I love hearing that. Man up. Sarcasm, by the way. Yeah. How was that? I turned to the other two as soon as I finished playing my piece.
ギリギリだな。
ギリギリだな。なんで? Right. I thought I did pretty well, but I guess it looks different from those with real experience.
ギリギリ間に合ったな。今の演奏結構良かったぜ。
Yay. Huh?
今の演奏は良かったよ。いいグルーブで気をつけるべき場所がちゃんと伝わってきた。
ああ、わかりやすくて良かったぜ。
Really? Great. I might have completely given up if you said that was bad.
今の調子を忘れるなよ。ライブの本番は明日なんだから。
Right. Tomorrow. It's almost time. Now I'm really nervous.
心配しなさんな。当日もこの3人で挑むんだから。星名は一人じゃないんだよ。
Yeah. Thank you, Kariya.
3人ね。
何その視線は。
3人っていうか2人プラス1人って感じがしてな。それぐらいギターとベースの息がぴったりだったから。
What are you yapping about?
そうかな。いやさすがにそれは大げさに言い過ぎ。
いやいや大げさじゃないね。俺なんてちょっと疎外感を味わったもん。
Bro, get cuffed. Lock in.
そんなに息がぴったりとかやっぱり付き合ってんのか。
は何言ってんの。そんなわけないじゃん。
でもさその息のぴったり感といい手作り弁当といい怪しまれても仕方ないだろ
う。仕方なくない。それぐらい友達なら普通にやること。
Where's my bento then?
そんなことよりも星名が感覚を忘れないうちに練習を続けようよ。本番は明日なんだから。
まあ俺は何でもいいけどさ。
Let's just focus on making the show a success. We've practiced so hard and I don't want to waste that. Besides, you said I did well, but I'm still a bit crap on the difficult bits, so can you watch me play again?
わかった。じゃあもう一回頭からだな。
もう一回. Yup, right now I can only think about the concert. But if it's a success, then I'll get some suck. What? I can tell Kariya how I feel. Sure. Totally won't get rejected.
その場ウィッチ。
I get this gut feeling that she's still not even gonna want to hear it, even after the concert. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Actually, I don't know if I do hope for that. Yeah, never mind. I get up the moment I find myself awake and look outside. Nice weather today. I imagined there are going to be a lot of people at this party. Glancing at the time, I see I'm up earlier than usual. Guess I was too nervous to sleep. The calendar clearly marks today as the day of the party. date doesn't change no matter how hard I stare at it. Today is the big day. There's our performance, obviously, but there's also my plan to ask Karia out if it goes well. Judging from how she reacted before, I think I have a pretty good shot. But, no, there's no point in thinking about it. I'll just worry myself to death if I do. The most important part right now is the concert. I need to focus on making that a success. If I worry too much about what comes afterward, I'll lose track of what I need to do to get there. Alright. I smack my cheeks with enough force to turn my face inside out. I'm gonna kick this party's ass. I think back to how I pulled off a successful performance in practice. If I can just do that again, if I can just do that again, I won't have any problems. I go over and over in my mind as I make her not her, I make breakfast. Right. Right. Time to get going. The party's not until the evening, so I have plenty of time before it. Since I'm a member of the OC, I'm helping out with some of the prep work as well. I've been giving priority to band practice up until now, but the least I can do is help out with some of the decorations on the day itself. In the afternoon, the band will get together one final time. It's pretty hectic. I just need to keep myself busy so I don't get nervous. Let's do this. Yeah, you gotta gas yourself up sometimes. You gotta hype yourself up.
星名先輩、チャロー。
Shadow! Morning, Inaba-san.
意外といつも通りですね。
What's that supposed to mean?
星名先輩のことだから、ライブが不安でおどおどしてるんじゃないかと
Oh,
思っ
I
てたん
am.
ですけど。
I am. I'm pretty darn nervous. There's still a lot of time, though, so it hasn't really sunk in yet. Plus, there's a bunch of stuff I have to help with first.
男の人はランタン作りでしたっけ？
Yep, we'll be carving pumpkins till the cows come home.
やる気があるのはいいですけど、気をつけてくださいね。当日に
Oh,
指
no.
先を怪我するとか最悪ですからね。
What if that actually does happen? Of course I will. So, what are we gonna do with the pumpkin guts? It'll be a bit of a waste to throw it all away.
クッキーとかプリンを作るんですよ。それを来てくれた人に配るんです。
Someone say cookies? Really? Pumpkin cookies and pudding, huh? Sounds tasty.
ライブが成功したら特製の美味しいのを食べさせてあげますよ。
Huh? Are you making them too?
今見かけで判断しましたね。こう見えても自分お菓子作りは得意なんですからね。
I love snacks.
ああ、信じてない。この人全然信じてない。
I just know her root is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna love it. I just know, hopefully. No, I do.
いいえ、信じてなかったです。いいですよ、証明してあげますから。自分のお菓子をちゃんと食べるためにもライブを成功させてくださいね。約束ですよ。
This just adds to the pressure, really. But I'll do as best as I can.
じゃあ自分は頑張って美味しく作ります。
Yeah, I can do this. I can do this, he said.
どうですか？着方でどこか間違えてるところはないですか？いいえ、大丈夫です。似合ってますよ。バッチリです。そうですか。よかった。自分の方はどうですか？ちゃんと着れてますよね。はい、可愛いですよ。ありがとうございます。いいな。私も可愛い服着たかったな。
Was the costume too much for you, Shiba-san?
残念ながら衣服部の人たちが作ってくれた服はとっても可愛くて女の子っぽくて、見た瞬間気に入ったんだ。でもというか、だからこそというか、やっぱり無理だったよ。
I see. Well, don't let it get you down. You'll be able to wear whatever you want once you collect enough fragments. It won't be that long now.
ありがとう。ねえねえ、お姉さんは？この服ちゃんと着られてる？どこかずれたりしていけないところが見えちゃってたりしない？
You're fine. Everything important is covered up, I think. That's a Pretty wild costume.
私もさすがにちょっと恥ずかしいんだけどね。でもせっかく被服部が作ってくれたから。
Is our fashion design club full of guys or something?
男の子はいないよ。女の子ばっかり。
I see. There sure is a lot on display for clothing made by girls.
まあ戸隠先輩のスタイルってすごいから、ファッションにうるさい人ほどその魅力を惜しみなく披露できる服装にしたかったんじゃないかな。
Is that how it works? Here I am just wearing a cape. The simplest costume imaginable. Makes me wonder if the fashion design club didn't just want to see more of Dogakushi senpai's skin.
みんな着替え終えた？それじゃあそろそろ会場の方に移動しようか。はーい。あ、星名くんはバンドの準備がありますよね。ここは私たちに任せて行ってくれていいですよ。バンド頑張ってね。
Thanks. Oh man, it's finally time. I'll just get nervous if I wait on my own. I should hurry and join up with Garia and Kaido.
よ。
あれ？星名はもう着替えてるんだ。私も急いで着替えた方がいい？
Nah, this is just a simple cloak that's easy to get on and off. You can change after we're done setting up.
そっか。
じゃあ俺はドラムを運び込みたいんだけど、入っても大丈夫か？
Yeah, should be fine. My son and the others are already in there. Go do what you need to do.
了解。
それじゃあ私たちは最後に軽く合わせとこうか。
Yeah. How are you feeling? Is that cold gone yet?
平気。星名の方は？
Never felt better.
それじゃあまあ一丁やりますか。
Yeah.
さてとそろそろ時間ですね。
What's with the music? Yeah.
声震えてますよ。大丈夫ですか？
Yeah, I'm fine. I can do this. Just gotta do it like I did in practice.
まあ本番で練習通りにやるってかなり難しい話だけどな。
カイド、緊張させてどうすんの？
そんなつもりはないんだけどよ。こんな調子で舞台に立って大丈夫か？
星野くん、顔色が悪くない？
Dang, like that?
本当に大丈夫？
I'm fine. Totally fine. There's no running away from this now. I'm always ready for action when push comes to shove.
お前さ、そうやって自分を奮い立たせるのはいいけど、ズボンのファスナー開いたままだぞ。
Dude, why'd you have to say that in front of everybody? Jesus. What? Oh, since when? How long has it been open for? I hurriedly pull up my slipper. Son of a... Somebody just killed me already.
決めるときは決めるって、一体何を決めようとしてるんですかね。
Shut up. And next time you notice somebody's fly is down, let them know more discreetly.
悪い悪い。気づいたのは俺もついさっきだったからよ。
Man.
なんだか不安だね。ここまでオロオロしてる星野くん、初めて見るかも。まあ舞台上で発覚するよりもマシだったと考えましょうよ。
Is that really better?
もうすぐ本番の時間ですよ。心を落ち着かせる時間はもうありませんが。
I'm fine. I can do this. I could do it.
あ、そろそろアナウンスの時間だ。
Yeah, please do. I doubt giving me more time will help me relax. If anything, I'll probably feel much better once I'm on stage.
そう？じゃあ分かった。
じゃあ行きますか。楽しく行こうぜ。俺たちが楽しくやれば客も乗ってきてくれる。あ、これは経験談だからな。
Alright, let's go.
いい気合だ。
行きますか。
久々のライブだ。
Three of us head up to the side of the stage. On the way, I feel warm sensation wrap around my left hand.
大丈夫だよ。私たちが一緒にいる。星野は一人じゃない。
Karia.
今までずっと練習してきたじゃん。左手こんなにボロボロにしながらも頑張ったんじゃん。それに練習ではできてた。だから大丈夫。そんなに心配しなくてもいいよ。
Totally.
も もし舞台で迷うことがあったら耳を澄ませて私の音を聞いて。私が引っ張ってあげる。そんな不安に押しつぶされそうになってないでライブを楽しもうよ。せっかくのデビューライブ、きっと最初で最後のライブなんだからさ。失敗はしても後悔はしたくない。だから精一杯やろ。
Great encouragement. Yeah, I don't have to do everything perfectly. All that matters is that the crowd enjoys themselves.
そうそう。だから頑張ろうじゃなくて楽しもう。私と一緒に。
Yeah, let's enjoy this. I'll ruin Karia's fun too if I keep worrying about this. I firmly squeeze her hand back. I lose so more easily than I expected. My nervous trembling is no longer getting in the way. I can do this. I just have to move my fingers like I did in practice.
じゃあ行くよ星名。
Yeah.
続きまして有志によるバンド演奏です。準備はいいですか？それではどうぞ。
After Toroku-senpai's introduction, we step up on stage. The gazes of everyone in the hall center on us, engulfing me in emotions. The bitter and acidic tastes are harsh. There's a prickling pain all over my skin. Jeez, like that? And something cold running up my back. This is intense. I feel like I'm going crazy. That's my timer. Great. Wow, great timing timer. I'm gonna keep going though. Of course, I'm not about to stop here. Somebody gonna be like, you stopped at the worst time. I'm not upset about that. I just think it's funny. Because it's so true. Like, my pausing couldn't be any better. And I mean that sarcastically. But in spite of the various emotions storming around me, the lingering warmth in my left hand remains clear. And that hand is not Karia's hand, but the neck of my bass guitar. And yet, her warmth remains. Yeah, I can do this. It's not blind courage, but Karia's warmth that's keeping me going. I take hold of my newfound self-confidence and stare directly ahead.
皆さんこんばんは。ハロウィンパーティー楽しんでますか？
This is the first time we see his face. What the heck? And in this route too. That's interesting. I wonder why. Or maybe there's no reason behind it. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Don't know.
ここでさらにパーティーを盛り上げるために一曲披露させてもらいます。私たちは今回のために結成した急増バンドでできるのも一曲だけです。でもこの一曲に全てを注ぎ込みますから、ぜひ楽しんでください。
The music starts blasting out of the speaker the moment Karia stops talking. Start moving my hands so I don't get left behind. Playing comes easy to me just like in practice. In fact, my fingers might be moving even better. I can hear Karia's guitar and her singing perfectly clear as day. I'm going to be fine. I'll be able to exit the stage with no regrets, and so will Karia and Kylo. With my fingers moving as they should, I'm able to enjoy our performance. Oh, there we go, finally! Is Wakana's voice actor singing this? I'm not sure. She has to be right. Dang, they popped off. The hall explodes with applause the moment our song comes in end. I'm overcome with a barrage of emotions far stronger than when we first got on stage, but not one of them makes me feel bad. The adoration being directed at us has me giddy with excitement. Did our performance really go that well? To my side, Kariya stands speechless for a moment, but the cheers and applause soon sink in, and she starts beaming with delight. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think we can call this a success. There were mistakes obviously, but I didn't allow them to hold me back. I played through them all to the very end. Amid all these cheers, Kalo looks just as satisfied as Kariya. If we can't call this a success, then what can we? We did it. Our performance was a success. That's a great thing in of itself, but now I'm remembering again. I made a vow to myself that I'd ask Kariya out if things went wrong. And things went amazingly. If I can't ask someone out when I'm feeling this good, I doubt I'll ever be able to.
星野？
若菜ちゃん MC ちゃんと最後締めないと。
ああ、そっか。
Kariya hurries back to the mic and bows to the audience.
すみません、ちょっとはしゃぎすぎました。盛り上がってくれたみたいでよかったです。せっかくなんでこの流れでもう一曲って言いたいところなんですけど、最初に言った通り1曲しかできないのでここまでです。本当にありがとうございました。
自己紹介はないのか？
ああ、ごめんなさい。自己紹介は最初にしないとダメだよね。おばあちゃんにも挨拶はきちんとしなさいって言われてたのに。ちゃんと自己紹介したいんですけど、急増すぎてバンド名も決まってなくて、だからメンバー紹介で勘弁してね。私は2年 A 組、カリア・ワカナ。ギターはもともとやってたんだけど、こんな風に人前で演奏するのはこのパーティーが初めてです。それでこのバンドも私のデビューのために組まれたものです。緊張してミスった箇所もあるけど、盛り上がってもらえて嬉しいです。本当にありがとう。
Kariya bows and is met by another huge round of applause. She then raises her hand and turns to look behind her.
ね、他のメンバーね。ドラム、カイドウ・ヒデアキ。ついでに一言もらっちゃおう。
え、俺も？
ほら、私ばっかりに話させてないで。カイドウの自己紹介。
俺はいいって。ドラムが喋るなんてあんまりないからこういうの得意じゃないんだ。
逃げるな！ちゃんと言え！
Someone in an excited crowd starts taunting Kylo. Realizing that, refusing now will ruin the mood. Kylo steps right up to the mic after that.
2年 A 組カイドウ・ヒデアキだ。言うなれば俺の一言がこのバンドを生み出すことになったんだけど、まあ成功してよかったよ。ドラムは昔バンドを組んでて、まあもう解散したんだけど、今回の演奏のおかげでバンドって楽しいと改めて思った。もしドラムを必要としてるバンドがあったら声をかけてくれ。力になるから。それじゃあ最後はベースの星名修二。
Me?
決まってるだろ。ここまで来て修二だけ言わない方が変だぞ。それに言わないとまたヤジが飛ぶぞ。
Well, no. I reluctantly take the mic. What am I meant to say? I've never done much in the way of public speaking before, so my mind almost shuts down under all the pressure. Ah, dang it, I'll just bulk out my way through this. I'm Hoshino Shuji, also from Class 2A, and I play bass guitar, but I only started recently.
絵が多いぞ！
I would have killed myself landing there. I wasn't expecting this. Go easy on me. I'm basically the reason our band can only play one song. It took everything I had just to learn this one. I'm glad it all worked out. We may not have been amazing, but we really practiced hard for this. I was the one who suggested to Kariya that she performs here today, so I wanted to make sure our performance was a success.
付き合ってるのか？
What?
ちょっと、それ何の話？今全く関係ないでしょ。
お、必死になってるぞ。
違う、私たちは別にそんなんじゃ。
Yeah, we're not going out yet.
今ま
これから付き合う予定があるのか？
Good job.
好きってことなのか？
The audience takes an abrupt shift from cheering to teasing us. Crap, I didn't mean to say that. I got all confused and nervous because I was never expecting to speak to the crowd.
ただね、これはバンドの MC であってそういうことじゃないって言ってるでしょ。
好きじゃないのか？
だからそういうことじゃないって言ってるのに。
All eyes in the gym are focused on us. I can feel the depth of the curiosity. I don't think there's any way to weasel out of this one. Kylo's grinning at us too. Does it look like he's coming to our aid anytime soon? That bastard's gonna pay for this later. But seriously, what the heck am I meant to say? I don't want to lie and say I don't like her just to get out of this mess. But they're not gonna let us off without saying anything at all. Oh my god, is he gonna do it in front of all of them? Maybe the reason I'm thinking like this is because those cheers really raised my mood. In a way, this is what I plan to do, being carried away by the elation of success and confessing my ever-growing feelings for Karia. But asking her out on stage in front of all these people wouldn't be like me. I was hoping to choose the perfect moment myself. But now I'm worried I'll chicken out when the moment does come, so...
星名も黙ってないで何か言ってよ。否定してよ。
Is he still on the mic? I like you.
ほら、星名も来いって。
I like you, Karia.
星名、いきなり何を言い出してるのさ。
I'm telling you that I like you, Karia. Excitement wells up among the audience. I ignore all of the gazes focused on me and continue looking directly into Karia's eyes. I like you, Karia, and not just as a friend. There, I said it. I really said it. The words I've been suppressing this whole time, representing the emotions that have been growing in my heart. I finally said them. I finally told her how I feel. I've never said this to anyone before, but I managed. But then I managed to do so surprisingly smoothly. Once said, all the tension in me evaporates, perhaps because I've kept these feelings bottled up for so long. It feels amazing to be free of the shackles holding me back. So amazing that I'm sure the fragments I accidentally stole from my Yaitsun will return there. In fact, it feels like I've been born again. Interesting. The world spread before my eyes has become illuminated by a new light. I like you. Will you go out with me? I speak clearly so there can be no misunderstanding. Is he saying this with the mic in his hand? I don't know whether to add the effect on his voice or not. Oh, he definitely is saying it on the mic. Can I get an answer? With everyone staring at us, Karia's lips slowly open.
それは無理。
Huh? Excuse me, Karia-san, but would you mind repeating that for me?
だから、無理って言ったの。
She said moody. Oh, why not? That's ridiculous.
ありえないのはこっちなんですけど。なんでこんなみんなの前で公開告白とかしちゃうわけ？バカじゃないの？バカじゃないの？
I'm not stupid, I'm being serious here. I really do like you. I'll say it again. Will you go out with me?
ごめんなさい。だからそれは無理です。
Why not? Everything was going so well. Just look at how much we kissed. Oh, you really done it now, buddy.
信じらんない。なんでそんなことまで言うかな。
Because it's true. How can you reject me after all that passionate kissing?
あれは星名が強引に求めてきたんじゃ。チュッチューチュッチューってまるで子供が甘えるみたいにして、私が可愛くてキスが止まらないとか恥ずかしいことまで言っちゃってさ。
You don't have to describe every detail.
知るか。先に言い出したのは星名の方でしょうが。
But why? Why are you rejecting me now?
振ります。振るに決まってます。OK するわけないでしょ。バーカバーカ。本当にバーカ。
Ah, hey. Karia stormed off the stage while shouting obscenity. Obscenity? I've never heard that word before. At me. I don't call out fast enough to stop her. She makes a beeline for the gym's exit, skipping from everyone's gazes, and leaving me alone, dumbfounded and frozen on the stage. I feel a gentle clap on my shoulder.
気を落とすなよ。そうだぞ。星名はよく頑張った。
Oh, how nice of them.
俺たちは分かってるぞ。
元気出して。落ち込まないで。
女なんて他にもいるさ。
That's right. There's more maidens.
諦めないで。その勇
Jesus Christ, this is terrible. I feel the embarrassment for him.
ですよブレイブマン
A hero. This was meant to work. What the heck? Brave man, get publicly rejected.
どうぞ皆様拍手を
How the heck am I a hero? Sky's pitch black. I didn't know it was supposed to get so cloudy.
いやめっちゃ晴れてますよ。綺麗な月と星空ですよ。曇ってるのはきっと星名くんの心だと思うな。
Dang, that's oddly profound.
あんなことがあったらそりゃあね
Yeah, I thought the world was so bright, but in reality it's pitch black.
完全に燃え尽きてるな。曇ってるっていうか完全に真っ白になってんなこりゃ。
ここは励まし会とか開いた方がいいんでしょうか
How did things end up like this? Things were going well, weren't they? Anyone in my shoes would have expected a yes from her. Absolutely. But she gave me the big, fat no. The most unbelievable part is that I didn't even detect a vague hint of a lie from her. Kariya rejected me for real. I'm in utter shock. So what was all that excitement I felt from her? Or that numbness? Either way, nothing can change reality. I was rejected.
これはダメだな。多分俺たちの言葉は届いてないよ。
仕方ないよ。それだけショックを受けるぐらい本気だったってことなんだから。
今は一人にしてあげようそれがいいと思うわかりましたそうですね
じゃあ先輩自分らは帰ります。元気出してくださいね。
鍵はここに置いておきますからそれじゃまた週明けに
Before I realize it, an hour has passed. No point just spacing out here. I should go home. I like this soundtrack. So very cozy. I finally managed to calm down after sitting in that chair and spacing out for a while. Somehow I'm feeling rather positive, even if I'm so upset that I was rejected. It's not like I've completely regained my footing yet, but, well, that's just how these things go. I'm a changed man thanks to Kariya. I'm now moving toward the person I want to be. Which means this love wasn't a total waste. I might have been rejected, but it's not all bad. Totally not. Or at least, it won't be. I'm still not fully over it. What can I do though? Of course, being rejected is going to get me down. Anyway, I've got to get back to normal by Monday. Yeah, very normal. Yet super normal. After pumping myself up, I start making my way home when...
遅い。
Kariya?
今まで一人で何してたの？女の子をこんなに待たせて。
You waited for an hour? That's crazy. Sorry, but I had no idea you'd be waiting for me. What are you doing here, anyway?
星名に言いたいことがあってさ。
I'd rather you don't kick me while I'm down.
そんな悪趣味なことしないから。じゃなくて、今日はありがとう星名。バンドすっごい楽しかったよ。
Kariya's voice is cheerful and the smile on her face is equally bright. Does this mean she already considers the matter over? I see. Kariya has already gotten over it. That's how little my confession meant to her. I had fun with our band too. Our performance went so much better than I expected. I couldn't believe the applause we got. Yeah, the band was fun. Man. It was a good experience. Thank you for everything, Kariya. I say that without a hint of sarcasm. Our time together has really helped me grow, both our practice and even what just transpired today. My thanks for Kariya comes from the bottom of my jumbled up heart, but given that she rejected me, it all feels a little awkward. I was really nervous when we started. I know Kylo basically dragged me into this, but I'm glad I did it.
私もやってみてよかったと思ってる。
So, were you waiting here just to say that?
ああ、いや、それとは別にもう一つ言いたいこと。というか、私からお願いがあるんだけど。
What is it?
うん。その、さ。
What is it? She seems really nervous. What could be so hard for her to ask?
私のお願いっていうのはさ。
Is what?
私と付き合ってください。
No. Say no, walk away, and ignore her till Monday. Just be really, really petty. No, make it even worse. Block her online. I'm kidding. Look, it's just the what do they call those? No, not the negative thoughts. What's the thing? Intrusive thoughts. It's one of those intrusive thoughts. I swear I'm not that petty. Huh?
だから私と付き合って。買い物に付き合うとかそういう小ボケはいいからね。
You're weird. What is up with you?
そうじゃなくて、その好きです。私と恋人として付き合ってください。
Huh? What are you talking about?
だから一人の男として星名のことが好きだって言ってんの。鈍いのも大概にしてよね。
This girl acting like he doesn't have every right to be like perplexed as fool when she publicly rejected him, which is also public humiliation. Hey, but the crowd was very like encouraging, like, hey, keep your head up. Like, that's really nice of them. I'm not slow on the uptake. I just don't get it. I mean, like, you rejected me earlier.
確かに断ったよ。
I thought you hated me, or at least that you didn't like me in that way.
誰がいつそう言った？私はあくまで星名からの告白を OK しなかっただけだよ。
But if you rejected me, then what else can it mean? Was it because we were on stage in front of all those people?
それもある。
Is there another reason?
ある。まあ、私にもいろいろ事情があるんだよ。
What are those?
それは、
No, I wanted to know. What's up with that?
細かいことは気にしないでいいよ。とにかくさっき断ったのは私の些細な事情と、あんなステージでしかもいきなり告白とかしてくるから動揺とかしちゃって、そういうことだから。星名のことが嫌いとかそういうことじゃないの。むしろ好きだよ、本気で。
Then you didn't have to reject me so harshly.
人前で告白した星名が悪い。みんなに見られてなきゃもう少しマシな返事ができたのに。それに悪いとも思ってるんだよ。だからこそ今日のうちに私の方から告白し直そうと思って。
Thanks. Holy crap, I gotta go to bed soon. Oh wow, I went 23 minutes over the timer, the 50-minute timer. What is up with me recently with these long episodes? I swear I'm not doing it because I favor Wakana so much, although I do like her character. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just I don't want to leave it like at a weird spot. Like in my head I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for 50 minutes. I'm gonna try to wrap it up there if it's not at a weird spot, and it's kind of been at a weird spot this whole time, so I'm just kind of waiting for a break, but there's no break. Were you waiting for me to come out the whole time? I should have stayed there for like 5 hours as punishment then. Karia slowly nods. I'm not petty. Then she looks back up at me with a bright red face. She really is cute. My heart is pounding once again. Yeah, there's no way I could ever discard these feelings, and I can't taste any lies from Karia. There's a clear sweetness in my mouth and an electric current coursing through my body. She really does like me too. What the heck, man? I've been depressed this whole time. Thought I was gonna drench my pillow tonight. I guess this wouldn't have happened if I'd just done things normally.
そうだね。けど終わりよければ全てよしって言葉もあるぐらいなんだから。
Is that right? Karia.
はい。
I never thought you'd say those words to me after you rejected me in front of everyone. But hearing that has made me so happy. So, I'd love to go out with you.
よろしくお願いします。
In a strange turn of events, the girl who rejected me has asked me out mere hours later. And so, for the first time in my life, I have a girlfriend. Yay. See, there's the break that I was waiting for. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Oh man, I still gotta shower and stuff, so no. I'm gonna sleep late. Oh well.
おはよ
Ohio.
西部仮面だ。
Yes, me. Another interesting episode. The whole rejection thing. I'm like, what possible reason could there be for her to reject him, humiliate him in front of everyone, and then curse him out? She could just said no. Like, she said, "You're an idiot." Like, just say no. They're always like, the worst you can say is no, and then you have Karia saying all these things. But anyway, it was a fun episode. I enjoyed that, and I'm really glad I finally got to hear what they played, because when I was in Toko's route, or in the beginning, I had mentioned how I really wanted to hear what they've been practicing for so long, and that was really cool. They did pop off, and while I'm not sure if the singer was Karia's voice actress, it was great. And if it is Karia's voice actress, that's even, I don't want to say like super impressive, but that's pretty impressive. That's cool. What else? Any other thoughts? No, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, I kind of apologize for the length of this video. It's, like I said before, they're already long videos, and making them even more longer, I don't know. I feel like that's an inconvenience for you guys. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. It really helps me out emotionally. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, until next time.